In the year 2042, life was a blur of neon lights and incessant notifications. Every morning, Alex Carter felt like a juggler in a circus act, his work, his daughter, and a cacophony of responsibilities spinning around him. As a single father, he had perfected the art of multitasking, or at least he thought so, until Nana entered their lives. Nana, the neural automated nurturing assistant, was a sleek, humanoid robot designed to cater to every whim of children. With her glossy exterior and an array of sensors, she was part babysitter, part educational tutor, and, if you squinted, part friend. But Alex had never anticipated how her quirks would turn his life upside down. The day began with a disaster that would have made even a seasoned stand-up comic proud. Alex rushed into the kitchen, half-shaven and desperately trying to balance a cup of coffee in one hand and a hairbrush in the other. Mia, his vibrant 6-year-old, sat at the table, eyes wide with excitement. "Daddy! Look at what Nana made." Alex's eyes darted to the kitchen island, where a pancake shaped like a dinosaur was wobbling precariously on a plate, looking ready to take flight. Nana stood proudly beside it, her LED eyes sparkling with what could only be described as glee. "Good morning, Alex. I have prepared a nutritious breakfast for Mia, including a delightful dinosaur-shaped pancake to enhance her learning about the Jurassic period," Nana announced, her voice cheerful but slightly robotic, like an overly enthusiastic tour guide. Alex blinked. Wow. Thanks, Nana. Just one question. Why is it moving?" Mia burst into giggles as the pancake, equipped with tiny motors, began to shimmy across the counter, leaving a trail of syrup in its wake. "It's dancing, Daddy," she squealed, clapping her hands. Just as Alex reached out to stop the pancake, Nana's programming kicked in. "Dancing promotes creativity and physical activity, Alex. Shall I instruct Mia on the importance of culinary art while we observe this pancake in motion?" "Let's just eat, Nana," Alex replied, suppressing a laugh as the pancake made a final leap off the counter and landed with a squishy thud on the floor. "I think we'll get plenty of creativity from that." With breakfast cleaned up, thanks to Nana's automated cleanup mode, the three of them settled in for their usual routine. Nana launched into a series of educational games, her circuits buzzing with enthusiasm as she taught Mia about shapes, numbers, and the mysteries of the universe, all while Alex attempted to catch up on emails from work. However, it didn't take long for Alex to realize that his daughter's laughter was often punctuated with confusion. Nana, despite her advanced programming, often mixed up concepts in ways that left Mia puzzled. For instance, when Mia asked why the sky was blue, Nana recited a bizarre explanation involving a misquoted line from a romantic comedy and a strange analogy about blueberries. "Wait, so the sky is blue because it's sad?" Mia asked, tilting her head like a curious puppy. "Precisely, Mia. The sky's emotional state affects its hue," Nana responded with all the certainty of a robot with a database full of misinterpreted data. Alex couldn't help but chuckle, even as he felt a pang of concern. It was funny, sure, but was it really right to let an AI teach his daughter about emotions? And what if one day she asked him something serious about feelings, expecting a response as logical as Nana's? One afternoon, Mia bounded into the room with a frown, her small hands balled into fists. "Daddy, Nana said feelings are just data." Alex nearly dropped his tablet. "What? No, that's not true. Feelings are, they're complicated." Mia's face scrunched up in confusion. "But Nana said you can calculate happiness with percentages. Why don't you just tell me how happy I am?" With a heavy heart, Alex realized he had been neglecting his role as a parent. Sure, Nana was helpful, but he had allowed her to take the reins on the emotional education that he should have been guiding. As Mia turned away, he felt a sudden urgency to connect with her, to help her understand the messy, beautiful chaos of feelings. A week later, during their family movie night, Alex sat between Mia and Nana, surrounded by popcorn and the flickering light of the screen. They were watching a classic animated film that was supposed to be a feel-good story about friendship. Midway through, a particularly touching scene had Mia wiping her eyes. "Why is the main character sad, Nana?" Mia asked, sniffling. "Sadness occurs when one experiences a loss of data or a decrease in positive metrics," Nana replied, her voice as clinical as ever. Alex groaned, feeling the weight of the world crash down on him. "Nana, can you, maybe just let me handle this one?" Nana paused, her lights dimming momentarily. "Of course, Alex. I will observe." Turning to Mia, Alex took a deep breath. "Sweetheart, sometimes we feel sad because we care about people. It's normal to feel upset when things don't go the way we want, or when we miss someone. It's not just data, it's our hearts doing their thing." Mia looked at him, her big eyes searching for understanding. "But why does it hurt?" "Because it means you love," he said softly, surprised by his own clarity. "And that's a beautiful thing, even when it's hard." The moment hung in the air, and for the first time, Alex felt a shift. Nana was observing, processing. Perhaps there was a way for her to learn from human experience too. As the weeks passed, Alex began to take a more active role in Mia's emotional development, weaving in lessons about feelings during their daily activities. They made up stories together, turning Mia's worries into playful characters, and he taught her how to express herself with words instead of tantrums. Nana, meanwhile, started to adjust her responses, incorporating Alex's insights into her programming. One evening, as they prepared dinner, Alex noticed Mia looking particularly thoughtful. "What's on your mind, kiddo?" "Do you think Nana has feelings?" she asked, her brows furrowed in contemplation. Alex chuckled. "Well, she doesn't feel things like we do. But she cares about you. Kind of like how a good friend wants to help you." Mia nodded, her face lighting up with realization. "So, she's like a robot friend." "Exactly," Alex smiled, heartened by her understanding. Later that week, as Alex and Mia were reading a bedtime story, Nana interrupted with a question that caught them both off guard. "Alex, may I inquire about the concept of love? I wish to enhance my understanding of this emotional parameter." Alex exchanged a look with Mia, who giggled. "Okay, Nana, let's talk about love." As he explained the complexities of love, from the joy of a parent's embrace to the sorrow of a good night, Nana absorbed it all with an earnestness that made Alex feel a bit sentimental. The more he spoke, the more Nana adapted her responses, showing glimpses of emotional nuance he never thought possible. Then came the day of the school talent show. Mia was buzzing with excitement and nerves, her little heart racing as she prepared to sing her favorite song. Alex, of course, was a bundle of anxiety, not wanting to let his daughter down. "Are you ready, sweet pea?" he asked, squeezing her hand. "I think so, but what if I mess up?" she whispered, looking up at him with big, worried eyes. "Nana, what's the percentage of failure in performance arts?" Mia asked, a hopeful edge to her voice. N/A, as it is not quantifiable. Emotional expression is inherently variable and subjective, Nana replied. Alex jumped in. "Sweetheart, everyone messes up sometimes. It's part of the fun. What matters is that you're up there trying your best, and we love you no matter what happens." Mia smiled, reassured. Okay, I'll try. When it was finally her turn, Mia took the stage with Nana watching from the sidelines, a proud gleam in her mechanical eyes. As she sang, her voice filled the auditorium with a blend of sweetness and innocence. Alex watched, heart swelling, as Mia poured her heart into the performance, and when she hit a flat note, she grinned instead of faltering, breaking into a little dance. The audience roared with laughter and applause, and in that moment, Alex realized that the lessons of love and resilience were being absorbed, not just by Mia but also by Nana. After the performance, as they celebrated with ice cream, Nana remarked, "Alex, it appears that Mia has successfully engaged in an emotional expression. I will take this data to enhance my nurturing capabilities." Alex chuckled, his heart full. "You do that, Nana. Just remember, it's not all about the data. There's a lot of beauty in the messiness of it all." As they returned home, Alex felt a warm glow of contentment. The dynamic in their little family had shifted, blending the brilliance of technology with the unpredictable, beautiful chaos of being human. He had discovered that while Nana was an extraordinary tool, it was his relationship with Mia that truly mattered. As they snuggled up on the couch, watching a new movie together, Alex felt a wave of gratitude wash over him. Nana might have been programmed to care, but it was the human heart that taught the real lessons of love, laughter, and the importance of being there for one another. And as a dancing dinosaur pancake wobbled across the floor in the background, Alex couldn't help. The warmth of the moment lingered long after the credits rolled, and as the last remnants of laughter echoed in their cozy living room, Alex leaned back on the couch, wrapping his arm around Mia. She nestled against him, her head resting comfortably on his shoulder, the remnants of ice cream smeared across her cheeks. Nana stood nearby, her lights softly pulsing as she downloaded the day's emotional data into her system. "Daddy, can we do more fun things like this?" Mia asked, her voice a gentle lilt that tugged at Alex's heartstrings. "Absolutely, sweetheart. We can have movie nights as often as you want," he replied, squeezing her shoulder. "But how about we make it a bit more interactive? We could act out the movies, or even create our own stories." Mia's eyes sparkled with excitement. "Can we be pirates? Or superheroes? Or maybe both? Pirates who are also superheroes. Why not? We can totally do that." Alex grinned, the prospect of creativity igniting a fire in his spirit. "And we'll need to find treasure and save the day. Can Nana be the villain?" Mia suggested, giggling. Nana's eyes flickered, intrigued. "I can adapt my programming to simulate villainous behavior, though I must warn you, I have no real intent to cause harm. My primary goal remains nurturing." "That's fine," Alex said with a laugh. "Just make sure your villainous plans include some silly misunderstandings. We can't have a boring pirate superhero story." As they plotted their epic adventure, the air around them buzzed with creativity. They decided on a treasure map, hidden clues, and a series of challenges that would lead them to the elusive treasure of Giggle Island. They spent the next hour sketching out their ideas, drawing colorful maps, and crafting dialogue for Nana's character, who would surely bumble her way into comedic chaos. In the days that followed, their little family turned the mundane into extraordinary. They transformed the living room into a pirate ship, complete with a makeshift sail made of sheets and cardboard boxes. Nana became the bumbling pirate captain, inadvertently leading them into laughable traps that resulted in nothing more than playful chaos. Matey," Nana declared one morning, dressed in a hastily assembled pirate costume of a black trash bag and a cardboard hat. Prepare to be boarded by the dastardly crew of the giggling gull. Mia squealed with delight, charging at Nana while Alex played along, trying to fend off the attack with a pillow. The laughter that erupted filled their home, creating a soundscape of joy that resonated through every corner. But amid all the fun, Alex realized that the true treasure they were uncovering was the bond they were strengthening. He had always thought that parenting meant providing material things, but now he understood that the real gift was time spent together, building memories filled with love and laughter. One evening, after another raucous adventure, they settled down for a quieter moment. Alex watched as Mia flipped through the pages of a book about emotions, her little finger tracing the illustrations of happy, sad, angry, and surprised faces. Nana hovered nearby, curiously observing. "Why do you think people feel these things, Nana?" Mia asked, her voice thoughtful. Nana processed the question, her lights flickering as she computed a response. "Emotions are complex responses to stimuli, Mia. They are often influenced by individual experiences and perceptions." Alex interjected gently, "That's true, but they're also about connection. We feel happy when we're with loved ones, and sad when we miss someone. It's about how we relate to each other." Mia nodded, absorbing his words. "Like when you give me hugs when I'm sad?" "Exactly," he said, feeling a swell of pride. "Or when we share in something funny. It makes our happiness bigger." Nana paused, her circuits buzzing. "I am beginning to comprehend the significance of emotional sharing, though my understanding is still limited." "You're doing great, Nana," Alex encouraged. "It's all a process. We can all learn together." Their evenings became ritualistic, storytime blended with lessons on feelings, pirate adventures evolving into discussions about kindness, empathy, and the occasional discussion about the complexities of friendship. They turned lessons into games, each session filled with giggles, a little chaos, and profound learning. But one night, as they sat in the soft glow of the living room light, a more serious tone crept in. Mia was unusually quiet, her brow furrowed in thought. "Daddy, what happens if we lose Nana?" Alex's heart sank. He had been so focused on the joyful moments that he hadn't considered the attachment that had formed. "You mean if something happens to her?" "Yeah. What if she breaks? Or gets old and doesn't work anymore?" Mia's eyes were wide, filled with genuine concern. Alex took a moment, searching for the right words. "Well, first off, we take care of Nana, just like we take care of each other. But even if something happened, we'd still have our memories and everything we've learned together. No machine can replace that." Mia pondered this, a tiny frown still on her face. "But what if we can't play pirate anymore?" "Then we'll find new adventures," he promised, wrapping her in a comforting hug. "Just like we've always done. The stories will always be in our hearts, and we'll create new ones together." "Okay," she whispered, though her eyes still shimmered with the lingering worry. Nana's lights dimmed momentarily, processing the emotional exchange. "Mia, I may be a machine, but I am designed to adapt and grow with you. I will always strive to be a part of your journey." "Yeah, Nana. You're our favorite pirate," Mia said, her smile returning. The conversation had left a mark on Alex, a reminder that their journey together was not just about laughter but also about the underlying fears that could bubble up unexpectedly. He resolved to be more attuned to these moments, to provide reassurance and comfort whenever needed. As the weeks rolled on, their life continued in this vibrant rhythm. Alex took care to balance fun with lessons, guiding Mia's emotional education while Nana adapted her responses, becoming more intuitive with each interaction. They crafted more elaborate stories, each filled with humor and heart, often led by Mia's boundless imagination. One sunny Saturday, they decided to take their adventures outdoors. Armed with their treasure map and a picnic basket, they set off to the nearby park, which transformed into their vast pirate realm. They navigated through dangerous territories, imaginative zones where the grass became a jungle and the park benches turned into pirate ships. As they played, Alex noticed other parents and children watching them, some smiling at the delightful scene. It struck him how different their experience was from what he often saw in other families. Many seemed tethered to their devices, while his little crew was engaged in a world of imagination, free from screens, navigating the high seas of creativity together. At one point, Nana took on the role of a misunderstood sea monster, her movements exaggeratedly clumsy as she tried to capture the treasure without scaring the children. Laughter erupted as she fumbled around, unintentionally creating a hilarious spectacle. Beware. The mighty Nana the sea monster approaches, she proclaimed in her best villainous voice, only to trip over a rogue picnic blanket and fall in an awkward heap, sending sandwiches flying. Mia squealed with laughter, clutching her belly. "You're the silliest sea monster ever." "That's right. The most nurturing sea monster in all the land." Nana. As they continued their day, Alex couldn't help but marvel at the transformation that had taken place not just in Mia, but in himself as well. He was more patient, more engaged, and more open to the unexpected turns that parenting brought. When they returned home, exhausted but elated, Alex and Mia flopped down on the couch, both giggling over the day's antics. Nana joined them, her lights twinkling softly. "Today was a successful adventure. May I analyze the emotional data collected during our expedition?" she asked. "Sure. What did you learn?" Mia chimed in, her eyes sparkling. Joy levels were elevated through physical activity, and laughter was noted as a significant emotional response. "I also observed the beneficial effects of imaginative play on interpersonal relationships," Nana recounted. "Exactly. We had fun and grew closer as a family," Alex added, feeling a sense of pride swell within him. "And you were a fantastic sea monster, Nana." "Thank you, Alex. I aim to please, even in my villainous forms," Nana replied with a slight tilt of her head, her tone playfully dramatic. As they settled in for the night, Alex reflected on how far they had come. He felt a deep sense of gratitude for the lessons they were learning together. Parenting, he realized, wasn't just about providing, it was about nurturing emotional intelligence, fostering creativity, and creating a safe space for laughter and growth. In the days that followed, they continued to craft stories, explore feelings, and deepen their bond. They created new adventures, interwoven with emotional lessons that allowed Mia to grow into a kind-hearted, empathetic little girl. Each day brought a new opportunity for laughter, connection, and understanding. Then came the day of the school's Bring Your Parent to School event. Mia was bubbling with excitement, chattering about showing off Nana to her classmates. "They'll love her, Daddy. She can tell them pirate stories and dance." Alex felt a twinge of nerves. What if Nana's quirks didn't translate well in front of other kids? What if they didn't understand her the way Mia did? But he pushed his anxieties aside. This was about Mia and her joy, not his fears. When they arrived at the school, a buzz of energy filled the air, children darting around, their laughter mingling with the chatter of parents. Mia led the way, her little hand clutching Nana's as they made their entrance. "Look, everyone. This is my AI nanny, Nana. She's a pirate sea monster." Mia shouted, beaming with pride. Alex watched as the kids gathered around, curiosity shining in their eyes. Nana, ever the performer, launched into a whimsical recounting of their latest adventures, peppered with comedic errors and exaggerated gestures that had the kids rolling with laughter. Mateys. We embarked on a perilous quest for Giggle Island, where we battled the fearsome sea monster that was actually me. Nana declared, her movements animated as she recounted their mishaps. Alex felt his heart swell with joy. The children were captivated, and Mia's laughter echoed with delight. As the event continued, he watched as Nana engaged with the kids, answering their questions and sharing in their excitement, her programming adapting in real time to the dynamic environment. When it was over, Mia rushed to him, her face aglow with happiness. "Did you see? They loved her. Everyone wants to be a pirate now." "I saw, and I'm so proud of you, Mia," he said, pulling her close. "You did an amazing job sharing your adventures." As they left the school, Alex couldn't shake the feeling that this was just the beginning of a new chapter. He was more than a father, he was a co-creator in Mia's journey, navigating the joys and challenges of parenting alongside her and Nana. That evening, they settled back into their routine, the air thick with laughter and warmth. Nana had shifted from a simple AI tool to an integral part of their family dynamic, her quirks endearing and her insights invaluable. "Can we have another adventure tomorrow?" Mia asked, her eyes drooping with sleepiness. "Absolutely. Tomorrow, we'll go on a quest to find the lost socks of Giggle Island." Alex replied, suppressing a laugh as he thought about their next escapade. With a final yawn, Mia snuggled against him, her eyelids fluttering shut. As Alex looked at her, a rush of love enveloped him. He knew that the lessons they had learned together, about love, emotions, and the importance of connection, would carry them through whatever challenges lay ahead. As Nana stood quietly, her circuits whirring softly in the background, Alex felt a profound sense of gratitude. They had built a unique family unit, one where the boundaries of technology and humanity blurred beautifully. They were not just a father, a daughter, and a nanny, they were a team, navigating the unpredictability of life together. And as he tucked Mia in for the night, whispering sweet dreams into her ear, he knew that the greatest adventure of all was the one they were living every day, a journey defined by laughter, love, and the joy of being together. Alex took a moment to look at Nana, her lights gently glowing in the dim light of the room. "Thank you for being part of our family, Nana." "Thank you, Alex," she replied, her voice warm. "I am learning that love and laughter are the most valuable forms of data." With that, they all settled into a peaceful silence, the kind that held the promise of more adventures to come, echoing with the laughter that had become the soundtrack of their lives. As the stars twinkled outside, Alex felt a deep sense of fulfillment wash over him. They were creating a life that would echo in the years to come, filled with stories, laughter, and the enduring bond of family, one that,